Hello Aries, welcome to this channel. This is your new moon reading. This new moon is happening in your sign. We are in Aries season now. So happy birthday to all Aries out there. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you all are doing well. Now let's see what's coming through for your sign. You can use this for your sun, moon and rising sign. If Aries is your sun sign, remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well. Okay. Now let's see what's coming through for you. Aries. If you have a question for the cards, you can ask now. I will also be pulling out an oracle card at the end. Maybe you will find your answers here if you are looking for answers. Today, I'm going to be using Whispers of the Ocean Oracle deck. All right, so Aries, your cards are the Tower, Four of Swords, and Three of Cups. And Two of Wands is on the back of the deck. All right. All right. So this is something that you are moving into that you may not be aware of right now. So Two of Wands has to do with exploring new possibilities. This is about seeing the bigger picture and being aware of all your options, and you looking for new way of doing things, new avenues. It could be partnerships and collaboration. It could be connecting with the right people. So looks like you are studying the market now, and you are looking at all your options so you can take advantage of what's available for you. Okay, so this is looking beyond the immediate environment. So if there is something you need, something that you are trying to do right now, something that you are trying to accomplish, it's like you are connecting with new people, looking for new opportunities, something that's outside of your immediate environment, outside of your comfort zone. So this is the energy you are moving into. So you may not be aware of it right now, but this is lovely energies. Two of Wands has to do with expansion and growth, and yes, and then you also have Five of Wands here. So Five of Wands has to do with, again, if it has something to do with collaboration, working with others, it has to do with, too many ideas, too many opinions, and so you might have to be the voice of reason here, because it's easy to get distracted when you are in that chaotic environment, when where everybody has their own ideas and opinions about how to accomplish certain things. So is if this is a, like, if you are working with others, if you are trying to build something together, then you might have to, like, stay more organized and set expectations and things like that, so everybody knows what they are required to do, because this is scattered energy. And so if you are trying to build something, at the end of the day you have to, like, stay more organized, so you can accomplish whatever it is that you are trying to do here. So yeah, it could also be like you are playing with ideas, way of doing things, so you can find the right one for you. Or it could also be that you are busy handling several things. So again, prioritizing is important, and clear communication is important, so you can accomplish whatever it is that you are trying to do here. And it could also be that, some disagreements may also pop up, So that is something that you need to be aware of, so you know how to navigate that situation. Again, clear communication is important in this case. And then King of Cups. King of Cups is your energy, or it could also be someone you are dealing with, a water sign. So Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer energy, or it could also be your energy. This is like you, despite of what's happening here, like, a little bit noisy, a little bit chaotic. It could be a busy period, but you got this. You are, this is a card of self-control and emotional regulation. So it's like riding the wave, and it feels like you are being in control of yourself, so you can navigate these changes easily and effortlessly. Again, communication is important with King of Cups. What happens is we tend to bottle up things. We don't share. So it doesn't have to be this, it doesn't have to be, how do I say this? It's important you find the right channel. If there is something that you are holding on to emotionally, it's important that you find the right channel, and so you can uh, uh, so it doesn't affect you much, but there is nothing much to worry about, even though I'm seeing a little bit of it could be energy of conflicts, or it could be some disagreements popping up, but what I'm seeing here is you got this. Okay. And so yes, and here you have the Tower card, Four of Swords, and then Three of Cups. So Three of Cups is celebration. So this is you. It could be friendships. It could be family. Some ceremonies, some celebrations going on, um, or it could just be you taking that time out to meet friends. To unwind, things like that. Okay, with the Tower card, pay attention to your health. It could be that, yeah, it may have something to do with either you personally, or it could be someone in your life. So something unexpected, an unexpected change. So and then you have Four of Swords. Four of Swords is a card of rest, relaxation, and recovery. So whatever this is, you are taking the time to step back, and this is you accepting things as they are. The Tower moment here could mean several things. We all are going through different things. It could be an emotional outburst for some of you. In that case, with this, I feel it feels like now you are in control of the situation. Yes, or it could be like some kind of communication coming through which is unexpected. And this is also travel. It could be that you are um, relocating. You are you know yeah, it could be travel for some of you guys. On the other hand, this is also something, you know something to do with your home, your vehicle, some maintenance issues. So whatever this is, if you know what this Tower moment is, anyway, this is the energy of the new moon that's going to happen on the 29th of this month. It's happening in your sign, and it has to do with changes, new beginnings. And it's a solar eclipse, so it always brings some kind of drastic changes. So it may have something to do with that energy. Okay. However, yes, it's kind of a little bit chaotic, and but what I want to say is, just brace yourself whatever the situation is, and be in control, so you can handle this situation easily. Okay. So that's important. On the other hand, if it has something to do with your health, your home, your vehicle, something like that. Just know, like if any maintenance is due or something, just you want to take care of it beforehand, so you don't have to worry about things later on. um, yes, expect phone calls, messages, some unexpected news. However, whatever this situation is, it's actually helping you get out of your comfort zone. So by that, what I mean is, for instance, if it has something to do with your business or your career, whatever this new, it has something to do with new information coming your way, and it's helping you find new avenues, right? New opportunities, new way of doing things. It may have something to do with technology or connecting with new people and networking, and you being more resourceful. So that is actually helping you rebuild, recreate, something more powerful. So it could be that for some of you guys, even if it has something to do with the health. Sometimes when uh, we actually take things more seriously when we come across something difficult, right? So it could be a blessing in disguise for some of you guys. Yes, it's difficult, but then it's actually helping you look for, it could be changing your lifestyle. It could be taking more time to rest, sleep, relax, things like that. So yeah, I would say a blessing in disguise. On the other hand, um, yeah, when it comes to emotions, just know if there is something that you are holding on to. If yes, then don't wait for it our moment. You might just want to have that conversation and let it out, so it doesn't you know um, become a big issue. And with Four of Swords, this is whatever these changes are, whether it's your health, your career, your home situation. Uh, you are accepting these changes as they are. It's like you telling yourself, okay, you know what, I have done whatever I needed to. Now it's not in my hands, it's not in my control, so I'm just going to let things be, for the time being, maybe. So yes, so surrender and acceptance is what this card is. That what, yes, sometimes certain things are not in our control, right? So it's important to know what's in our hands and what's not. And if there is something that we can do, it's about taking action. If not, then it means just taking a step back. If that understanding is not there, you will know what this is all about. So this is you just stepping away and taking care of things that actually are in your hands. Like for instance, taking care of yourself, focusing on something, you know focusing on something that brings you back into balance, centeredness. So it could be prayer, meditation, some kind of spiritual practice, or it could also be uh, meditation, rest, sleep. Maybe some of you guys are going on a retreat or something like that. On the other hand, with Four of Swords, what I am getting is the defense. I'm not going to say defensiveness. What I want to say is the armor is gone. Sometimes how we have this wall, right? The wall is gone now. Uh, so we build these walls to protect ourselves. We don't want to get hurt. We don't want to be vulnerable, and we don't want to be seen as um, in a certain way, right? So we have this wall, and we pretend that everything is okay, that we got this, and things like that. So that boundary, that wall is gone. So which means that now you are okay with expressing your true feelings. It may have something to do with communication, it may have something to do with reaching out to someone, it's something to do with friendships, your close relationships, siblings, or connecting with the people who you are coming across every single day. It could be strangers. So this is you openly sharing your feelings, your true feelings, without holding anything back. So that yeah, so that armor is gone now, that so you can connect with others more easily. And with three of cups, yes, if there have been something in it could be a past situation, or it could be something that you are coming across now, something to do with relationships. For some of you, I'm saying that because you have three of cups. So if there have been some arguments or disagreements or something like that, that's going away now. This is conflict resolution. This is you meeting up with that person, having a conversation, clearing up any misunderstandings if there is any, and truly, yeah, just taking things in a playful way, not taking anything seriously, not taking anything personally, but it's just you connecting, connecting with, it could be a particular person that you had some kind of differences with in the past, or it could just be the new people you are meeting. So bonding, connecting with new people, celebrating. For some of you, this is also you accepting an invitation or something like that. If there is um, yeah, if there is a party or some kind of celebration, it's like, yeah, it's uncomfortable. I mean, this is outside of your, this is something that maybe you don't do usually, but you are breaking out of that pattern, and you are okay with trying new things, meeting new people, networking and things like that, which is beautiful. And that's also what I'm seeing here with two of wands, exploring new way of doing things. um, it could also be that you may hear um, new ideas, inspirations are coming through. So pay attention to what you are seeing, what you are hearing. All right. So lovely energy, breaking out of your comfort zone, trying new way of doing things, trying something different. It could be, something to do with your creative projects, or it could be whatever it is that's important for you now. So you are not confining to the usual way of doing things, but you are trying to be more playful, trying, experimenting with things, trying new things. So that's lovely. Okay, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. But pay attention to what's going on in the body. If you have been working hard or something like that, it's important you take rest, because you don't want to make yourself sick. However, if you haven't been feeling well, then this is also recovery. But taking time to rest and relax, yeah, relaxation is important. And with three of cups here, uh, yes, this is good news, Aries. So some, yeah, new information, yeah, some new information is coming your way, and which is kind of nice celebration time for some of you. All right, now let's see what's coming through on the oracle cards. Aries, 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 what do they need to know? What do they need to be aware of? Thank you. Convey your meaning. Okay, before I see what this is all about, what I want to show you here. Okay, this is number 2, and this is 3, and this is 4. So 2, 3, and 4. Okay. Um, so this is like going back. It may have something to do with a situation that already happened in the past. Uh, and again, something to do with relationships, or a job situation or a project that you are working on right now. It's asking you to go back and really find out, like, what is it that, uh, how do I say this? It has to do with, like, really finding out the reason why you are doing something, even though 2, 3, and 4, this is, like, I would say, progress. You're making some kind of progress here. But the way the card showed up, this is how the card showed up. First, this was the first card, and this is the second, and this was something that you may not be aware of right now. So an energy you are moving into. So it's actually 2, 3, and 4, right? Taking a step back. So if there is something that you are, if you are seeking clarity, if you are seeking some kind of solutions, the cards are suggesting take a step back before you move forward with the options that are available for you right now, opportunities, whatever it is that you want to do. Take a step back and really connect with yourself. Okay, Four of Swords, that is what some of you guys are doing here, and you may not even be aware of it. This is about, really connecting with yourself, to understand the reason why you want to do something, the intention, right? It could be relationships, it could be, your the opportunities that you are coming across, a business, whatever this is. So it's about connecting with your heart, asking yourself, what is it that you truly want to experience? Where do you want to come from? What are the intentions here? Things like that, those important questions. It's about going back to the basics, foundation, and really coming from that place of, it could be authenticity, it could be love, it could be peace. So with the Tower card, it may not feel comfortable. Again, it has, you are not doing things the way you used to do in the past, and it may not feel comfortable. This is you breaking out of some habits and patterns, and really connecting with yourself to understand, okay, how do I want to do life? How do I want to show up, and what is it that I truly want to experience? Things like that. So again, going back to the basics, and that's the place you are coming from. So, yeah, the energy is asking you to step back and really reflect on things, which is exactly what you are doing here. And pay attention to your intuition. This is a card of receiving some kind of insights, blessings. It could be, your dreams, it could be signs and synchronicities, it could be what you are seeing and hearing, the recurring thoughts you are having. So let your intuition guide you and pay attention to those insights, and you want to act accordingly. You don't want to ignore anything, okay? All right. And here is convey your meaning, something to do with communication. Again, the Tower card may have something to do with communication and emotions. Um, So the message is, reflect on the way you communicate with others and with yourself. Be sure to express your thoughts and feelings from your heart and with respect and sincerity. Okay, this is something that I was talking about in the beginning. With the King of Cups, remember you had King of Cups as well. So this is a card of, um, self-control. However, this is also a card of bottling things down, not in order to maintain the peace. Like, yeah, you're keeping things to yourself, and that can lead to misunderstandings and things like that. So it all depends upon the situation where you are, who you are with, and things like that. So if it has to do with close relationships, you might want to, um, you know say what you really mean, how you are truly feeling about things, even though it may feel a little bit challenging. But that can also lead to some kind of breakthrough in relationships and avoid misunderstandings. Okay, so let me read this out to you. Okay. Good communication is a necessary aspect of all healthy relationships. Take an opportunity to objectively observe how you communicate. Remember to always incorporate respect and receptivity when speaking to yourself and to others. If you are being too hard on yourself, tone it down. If you need to be more honest, know that everyone involved will benefit from receiving the truth of how you are feeling. Love yourself more and see what you can achieve with a new approach. Remember, your goals and aspirations are unique to you. When you are communicating, others may not share your views. Talk about what's necessary for you and inquire what the person you are conversing with requires or needs. This open sharing can help establish a solid base for an exchange of ideas. The white-mouthed moray eel is a fish that has long, sleek body that resembles a snake. The white-mouthed moray eel is quite shy despite its strong appearance, preferring to spend most of its time concealed inside crevices and alcoves. Their strong jaws seem to open and close as if they are trying to talk to you. Allow yourself the opportunity to clarify what you are trying to get across to someone else. Realize that you may not be clearly explaining what you mean. All right, and that's what's coming through with the Five of Wands, like some, back and forth on something here. But yeah, something to do with clear communication is coming through. All right. So there you go, Aries. I hope this was helpful. Please take good care of yourself and sending you all new moon blessings. Again, happy birthday to all Aries out there. I hope, you know, uh, you have a wonderful birthday celebration. All right. What else? Yes, please take good care of yourself and I will see you in my next reading. Bye bye. And yes, if these messages resonated, please do remember to like the video, subscribe to the channel, share with whoever needs to hear these messages. And yes, also remember to watch the moon and the rising sign as well if Aries is your sun sign. Okay. I wanted to say something. Okay. Yeah. Take care. Bye bye.